Okay, here we are, video 2. So sorry if this is kind of glary. Like I said, I'm not good at this stuff. So what I'm going to try and do is show you guys. So we talked about when you're scraping them, how sometimes there's little bits of membrane left. Same thing here. So these are just little bits of membrane that are still left over. Like at any given time, you can just take these things when this hide is drying, and you can peel them back, pull them away. This is a little membrane here, like when I grab it. It just creates these little like flags, pennants, whatever they call them, and you can just grab and peel this stuff off. So even though you might not have gotten every little bit off, like this hide also didn't get everything off, but you can see when I pull on this stuff, it just kind of starts to come off. So you'll find that on your hide too. There'll be little areas that you can just keep working to make it as nice as you want. And what happens is when you pull that off, see that white? Trying to get this on the camera. See how white it is underneath that? This is where the skin, the hide is starting to dry more. You'll see these little areas here where it's kind of crunchy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fingers and I'm just going to stretch. I'm just going to pull and stretch. Hopefully you're seeing this. Try to find the right angle. Here's another one of those little pieces. I'm just going to peel it. So as you go around the edges, you're just going to use your thumbs and your hands, and you're just going to stretch the material out. As you stretch it, it will get whiter, it will get drier. Now this hide isn't dry on this side, so it's never gonna, we're not going to see the white pops that I told you about until this is dry, and this is still very wet. So I'll do this. I'll take it and I'll fluff the fur. I'll take it outside in the sun, let the sun see it. The idea is to get this fur dry. It won't, the hide won't actually dry and stretch and get soft until the fur is totally dry. But techniques for drying it and stretching are to grab the hide on either side and just give it a little pull. I just move it a couple inches and I pull it. Go the opposite direction, pull this way. You can see when I pull, it's like it stretches and you get these little valleys, and you can tell it's still wet because when I stop stretching it, it doesn't rebound. It just stays like this. So it'll feel drier when you pull, and when you let go, like these little grooves will disappear. The hide will pull back itself into itself. Like I said, this is still pretty wet. Another technique is to just grab it like this, just kind of like a roll. You can pull it in any direction. Be careful, your hide, this is a really thick hide. I can be pretty aggressive with this. Yours might be a little thinner, so you might want to be a little more gentle, but you're just doing this. You're just pulling it, stretching it. You can wad it up, wrinkle it. You can't really hurt it. One of the nice techniques for drying and stretching, basically you want these fibers to stretch. So I'll fold it in half like this and use my hands and just rub it. So I'm rubbing the fur against the fur. It helps the fur to dry. If I pinch the hide between the palms of my hands, I'm trying to get this on video, and I'm basically like this. I'm putting pressure and I'm rolling it. So I'm just folding those fibers back and forth, which helps break them up. Yeah, just like this. Okay, I'll do one more probably just to give you an idea. As this thing gets a little drier, you'll start to see some of those white pops. Okay.